Afternoon, morning, evening, everybody. Welcome back. Long time no see. Don't worry, I have not forgotten about you. This video has just taken forever to put together. As evidenced by the title, this is Root Tour V2. For this Root Tour, I did something a little different. I did it in the form of kind of like a rail fanning adventure. And we're starting out here at one of the extra stations of the Quakertown in Southern. This station is the Univest Performance Center station. It is used for events only, and currently we are looking across the tracks to the Quakertown and Southern deadline, containing SD50 number 2300, F40 PHs number 1008 and 1013, as well as two in this case, P70 coaches filling in for some Canadian commuter cars that are going to be converted to open-air cars, and then a lounge car that is going to be filling in for a heavyweight lounge car due to limitations of the game. So we have to use our imaginations a little bit. But again, I am going to be doing something a little different with this video. This is going to be a rather long video for my channel, over a half hour in length, but it's kind of done in the vein of a rail fanning adventure. We will be rail fanning the Quakertown to Lansdale Fast Freight, or as known on the railroad report, the railroad radio, QLFF -01. We will see several of the sites. We'll see the whole route. We'll see some of the side passages, kind of like we are now. We're going down one of the side streets, and you'll get to see where the route stands at present. Now, it's worth noting, this is by no means done. This is still very much a work-in-progress project. I understand progress has been slow, especially in the 6 months. Fortunately, work has been busy for me. Life has been busy. So I've been having to work around that. But here we are, we're just going through Quakertown, making our way towards the Quakertown Southern's main shop complex and main yard complex, kind of spread out through Quakertown. The entire northern industries are starting to become filled out. The just general Quakertown area is becoming filled out. I know in some areas it doesn't look like it, but we're getting somewhere. As is the Lansdale area. Please note some of the intervening towns like Percy, Telford, Sellersville, they are still yet to be filled in. But now here we are looking at the Quakertown station, or at least our closest facsimile of the Quakertown station, as this is Train Simulator, and we are going to have to kind of deal with the fact that it is Train Simulator and we need just to make do with what we have. Please note also, one of the steam engines on the roster is present in the sheds today, number 1533. 1533 is a Canadian 10-wheeler, a 460. However, representing it today, we have the smoke box consolidation. I do have a 10-wheeler model, but it's of the Sierra Railway number 3. And because the spirit of this route is kind of keeping it with what's available on Steam rather than what's just generally available, I had to kind of go with the Steam option, which was smoke boxes consolidation. And now we're going up kind of the servicing platform for the coach yard, which you can see is empty. This can kind of is next to the Quakertown Freight House. The Quakertown Freight House in this version, or in this hypothetical, has been turned into the offices of the railroad. It's where the management offices are, it's where the crew offices are, it's where the dispatch office is. It's kind of where everything is kind of situated. Everything's kind of based out of Quakertown. And that's why we have the engine house right next to it. You can see one of the private cars to kind of accompany that lounge we saw earlier. Again, this is a heavyweight with like a platform on the end. However, in Train Sim we have to use this what's available on Steam, and what's available on Steam happens to be the Broadway Limited, which I still think looks pretty darn good, but it's what we have. We also catch a glimpse of FL9 number 484. This is actually kind of the apart from the SD50s, which we see coming into view off in the distance. is kind of the closest thing we have to what I envision as the actual roster for this railroad. So now we're going into the shops. We see FL9484 down at the end of the shops. It's all open for another steam engine, and 1533 simmering away. Again, this time represented by the smoke box consolidation. Football's going well in there, boys, as you fire up. And again, kind of making our way through the shop complex. The crane that's been built outside. A couple of the managers kind of talking around, just debating what's going to be the next restoration project, what's going to be done next, and kind of just hoping for the best. And as we make our way around, we start to hear that QLFF-01 is coming past the station area. In fact, there it is. So I'm going to kind of silence myself here for a little bit as we begin our rail fanning adventure along the Quakertown and Southern. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do like it, please stick around, like it, favorite it, comment, whatever you gotta do. Subscribe for more updates, and I just hope you enjoy this kind of half-hour long rail fanning route tour along the Quakertown and Southern. See you all next time, guys. Have a great one. And with that, folks, as QLFF-01 pulls into the interchange track, prepared for their lunch break and to take the northbound LQFF back to Quakertown later this afternoon, we must bid each other farewell. I do hope to have normal service resume within the next 2 weeks. This is not usually as big of an edit as I usually do, so I just need some time to get back in the groove of things and to get some new thumbnails made, to get the next round of 5 thumbnails, and just get things generally in order before I start recording again. But I have not forgotten about this project. I appreciate each and every one of you if you have stuck around this long or just watch the videos in general and watch as much as you can. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. It is greatly appreciated by me. And with all that, I hope you all have a wonderful couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you next time for Building the Quakertown in Southern Part 11, as well as potentially a real trains surprise. See you next time, guys.